Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today we're playing Starmade, and I'm going to show off a ship I built using my 7x7x7 modular building techniques. I know it's not particularly attractive, nor was it intended to be. Here's an outside view. Now basically everything was done using my 7x7x7 modular cubes, except the engine. That's a custom engine. I know it's not real pretty, but this was done, an hour or two I spent building this. Well, as actually like a day, but anyway. Well, not an entire day, but just a simple ship. I have a thing here. Well, a cargo pod will actually sit perfectly in this spot here. So this is where a cargo pod can sit. I have these little anti-missile turrets. It's a beam turret. Now the turrets I actually have docked to a 7x7x7 turret module. Then I built these turrets specifically to fit into the modules. So that's also part of my modular design that I'm playing with. Still not entirely sold on it. Well, I think I'm sold on the idea, but still not entirely happy with everything I have in it, but we're working on it. Alright, so let's hop out of that and... Oh, I thought I had gravity units in this thing. Anyway, here's my control room. I have a captain's chair, and I have a button or a switch I can hit, and it turns the red lights on, and closes the door there. Alright. In each of these little control stations, I stuck like the jump drive, the scanning computer. I think over here I have beams and missile weapons. The AMC here, because this has just a little cannons and a little, huge missile array. My faction module in here, they fit in well with these control panels, I thought. Alright. Oh, this here, I'm proud of this. This is the escape pod status. When we fire an escape pod, these will light up. In fact, we'll show that once we get to the end of the ship, to where the escape pods are. Here's the cargo pod, where I showed you on the bottom where the cargo containers can link in. This light will light up if one's there, and this button will cause it to shoot out to the side. Alright. And you come down the hallway here, we have some bedrooms. I think I did a bedroom for every chair in on the bridge, including the captain. In fact, the captain has a fancy bedroom, and these are just more of the same. Bedrooms with a public permission block, and so everybody can turn on the lights and open these rooms. Probably change that in the future. Oh, and I have a little access hatch here, and the access hatch comes to this little speeder bike that I'm not entirely happy with, but it opens a side panel in the ship itself. So I have this little speeder you can take out, and as a little, I've been calling it a drawer I keep it in. Okay. And who knows where I am now? Alright, yeah, let's get that, and I have a inner ship remote so I can turn it on and off from the flight mode. Where I'm at. Here, I tried color coding these rooms, like the standard gray, or the dark gray, those are bedrooms. This one here is the bathroom. And again, it's just the bathroom I'd been using. I haven't been using, but you know what I mean. And here, this is the captain's quarters. He has a nice large bed. It's made out of standard armor instead of standard hull. And he has 2 windows, because he's the captain. Alright. Down this way, green. Green, I have these set to those docks that I had. And I added rails and whatnot, so we can dock to and with other ships. And my docking modules aren't... I need to redesign them, because somehow I ended up with this gap on both sides. I'll fix that later. Alright. I tried a decorative fan here for the kitchen. Just, this wasn't modular. I actually used a couple hallway pieces I cobbled together and decorated like a kitchen. I need a modular kitchen. And then I have break room of sorts, a couch and a table, a couple windows, and I tried something fancy with the windows, with the corners there. Those are more custom pieces that I did. Then we come down here, we have our escape pods, and they should all be wired up and ready to go. And I'll show those off here in a little bit. Then down here I have a medical bay, which is basically I took a bedroom, put a white bed and some medical cabinets in it. And I did a real quick teleporter room at the end of the ship. Now, one version of the ship, I think I grabbed the wrong version for my blueprints. I had gravity modules that I could use to get from one end of the ship quickly. In fact, if you were here and grabbed it and you started falling down because gravity was this way, you could look down and try to grab one here by the escape pods for when you need to escape. Alright. Escape pods. Well, they're escape pods, and I have this button here. It'll move them forward so I can access the inner workings and the logic should I need it. And the red button fires them. So that just fired an escape pod. Now, I hooked it up so it should light up a light in the bridge now. It's going to take us a little bit to get to the bridge. Oh, I can walk with shift. I don't want to walk, I want to run. Don't think jumping makes me move any faster, but it makes me feel better. Alright. And now we come to our wall of escape pods. We see one of them has been fired. Oh, and I have cargo that isn't associated with the escape pod. I stuffed some cargo modules. Okay, let's see. Let's hop back into build mode for this. And I put a door there for whatever reason. Alright. Zoom down here a little quicker. I set it up so this circuit here, I did that custom, that's not part of my module, but that's what I like about this modular building. I have a basic template, then I can come and tweak it and make it work right and all that good stuff. I really like my escape pods. That's why I'm firing them all out. Ugh. Alright, we have one left, so that means we should have one light. The bottom left, right? Top left, right? Bottom left. No, top left. So it's first, second, third, I think. Alright. So, 5 have been fired. 1's good. And that was just a simple rail. If something's here, that light turns on. The knot controls the light. If it's not, it turns off and the knot still controls the light. So now that it's in the open position, it's still triggering that light, even though it's not fired. Although we can fire. There we go. Alright, and I just have a couple turrets. And the insides, in these wedge pieces, this is where I stuck the power, like, see all those capacitors? I have shielding down the middle, because I have these huge chunks of there, and then I added these I don't even know what they are, support beams. Yeah, I added those extra. But there are plenty of nooks and crannies I added, and I added a huge missile and a tiny little cannon system here. And I still have lots of room to put stuff. So I like the empty spaces it gives me. It almost gives me the feeling that like it's a real ship, if you will, and I really have these spaces that I can work in. In fact, I can even stick things in the docking bays, or the turret modules, without interfering with the turrets. Well, unless I get like the block right there, then that's not going to be happy when this one spins. Scan charged. Okay. I have a scanner computer in here. I haven't mapped the system yet. Huh. There's a station derelict near me. Cool. Okay. So yeah, this is what I could come up with a little more time with building. I have my jump drives over here. one of these units here, I have storage blocks for my cargo, but I forgot where I put it on this ship. Anyway, I still have lots of room for growth, and now there they are. In fact, I could probably cut out a portion here and make a doorway so you can access it or whatever. That gives me lots of flexibility. I think I really like the 7x7x7 modules, except I really need to come up with a better looking bridge. Other than that, I think it's doing all right. Well, I just wanted to show that off today, that sort of my proof of concept of my 7x7x7 modular building. And that I can build a ship, not a very pretty ship, but a ship fairly quickly. And I'm still working on it, and still getting ideas. If you have any ideas for what type of modules we need, or I need, leave one in the comments saying, hey, you need a greenhouse module. Oh, I need a greenhouse module. I need to write that down. Alright. Or you need this proper medical bay module, because this one was actually just a renovated room. And we'll work on those. I've been doing this on the side just to see if I liked it. I think I do like this system, so I think in the future we're going to build some of these modules together. Now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing, so I won't be building a 5x10x30 whatever hallway on camera and saying, I'm not sure I like that. But I think I like the 7x7. It's not too big and it's not too small. And if you have any suggestions or ideas, and we'll probably, once this nears completion, I'll make it available for download somehow. Or probably a Dropbox or something like that. Under templates, because you can load templates right into your Starmade directory. So you just click load and find these. They aren't available yet at the time of this recording because I haven't finished and I still want to fix some of them. But if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments and we'll work on them together. Or if you build one, either send me a link or make a video of it and show me, because I'd like to see them. Because I know I'm not the most creative person on Earth. And I imagine y'all can come up with some really cool things to use with 7x7x7 modules. So I think I'm excited about this, and I think it's going to be more for larger ships and station building that these are going to be real useful. Like the smaller ships I was working with before, I don't think they're going to benefit from this. But whatever. Alright, I've been JW608, and this has been Starmade. I'll dig you.